I'm going to review the new MSTRKRFT album that came out earlier this year, Operator. A noisy, cerebral, and mind-bending Electro-House album. It's a genre that really needed some sort of creative revamp, and MSTRKRFT seemed to be trying to do this in a very challenging way. They definitely went ham on this. This album is, in the classic words of Dizzy Rascal, bonkers! The beats are crunchy and they have a sick groove, but over the top of them there might be a very abrasive or nutty synthesizer line, like on the track Runaway, which just keeps buzzing in your ears. Or the track Playing With Myself, which has this melody that keeps pitch shifting every couple of seconds. And it sounds a little bit like a broken Jack-in-the-Box. I like these tracks here because they have a sense of catchiness to them, whilst also trying to experiment with other different sounds and melodies, and it just sounds very perplexing and disturbing, whilst also carrying the same catchy groove. The final track, Go On Without Me, is easily the album's most abrasive and noisy track yet, but it was such a thrill, and it definitely deserved the build-up track that came before it, which in comparison was a lot more smooth and syrupy. Or you have the track Death in the Gulf Stream, which had this sharp, screeching synth line that sounded like the Psycho theme. When it comes to this album, there are some tracks that are half-baked compared to others. For example, the opening track, Wrong Glass Sir, which is kind of this percussion-based trance track that kind of carries on for a bit, although that is kind of the point of a trance track. But perhaps it didn't feel as interesting as some of the tracks that were offered later down the line. Then, because this album's intention seems to be experimenting with different noises and textures and also subversing the norm, you do get occasional tracks that are obnoxiously grating, like the track Little Red Hen, which just has this annoying squealing noise, or the obnoxious yelling on Priceless. I appreciate MSTRKRFT's latest record for its ambition to take risks with the music. It is very risky, although it misses the mark occasionally because of its haphazardness, and sometimes there just isn't enough haphazardness to carry a track. It's just sort of a mixed bag for me personally, although I do hope these guys continue to push the boundaries, because this record does show promise and I find it very intriguing. So maybe I'll give it a 6 out of 10. Yeah.